Hi, Cancer. Welcome to Indiglo Jypsy. I'm Jenna. I'm going to do a general tarot reading for your sign. Wherever that falls in your chart, you're welcome here, or if you're dealing with Cancer. The messages will be general, so of course, they won't resonate with everybody, so just take what you need. And I hope you guys are doing fantastic during this beautiful new moon in your sign. The moon, the sun, and Lilith are all together in your sign. So this energy could be intense on you. It could be intense on any sign, really. But especially, those having Cancer placements. Please let me know how you're doing in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. For anyone that's liked, shared, commented, subscribed, I deeply appreciate you. Thank you so much. And if you're thinking about it, I would absolutely love to have you. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the information will be in the description. Okay, I think that's everything. So, Cancer, I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Happy birthday to all of my beautiful Cancerians. I hope this birthday is absolutely magical for all of you, okay? I am a North Node Cancer, so it is my pleasure to be doing this reading for you, okay? So, I'm really getting like clutter, like emotional clutter. Or emotional decluttering, okay? Anything that's been buried deep, Pluto retrograde, there's a duty for you to get in there and clean it out, Saturn retrograde, so that you can really make room for your dreams, Neptune station retrograde. Thank you so much, Spirit. Messages for Cancer. I hope you guys are doing magical right now. It is humid where I live. It's so humid here. Okay. Cancer. All right. This might be your entire spread here. Almost. You're almost there. I just heard. You're almost there, Cancer.
Mommy, look, I fell off the shelf.
Way to go. That's wonderful. One more, please, for Cancer.
I fell off them on the ground time once.
That's great, baby.
Bigger ones.
Cancer, Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So there is this energy of you guys living in regret or remorse or sadness, or really focused on what is no longer, what is not really serving you currently. This is an energy of like feeling like you should have done something different, could have done something different, should have, all of those things like that. Okay, guys, we're going to get through this one way or another. All right. So it's this energy of, I wish something would have happened different, okay? Like, I'm really kind of bummed out over something that I regret, or somebody could be feeling this way about you, of course. But it's just this real, heavy sort of energy that deals with your emotions, and it deals with, if it's a Five of Cups energy, it's generally something that already happened, right? It's something that you can't really take back or get back. That moment has passed, but you're still sort of, the moon, it does deal with our past. The Cancerian is the sign of the past. So like, I understand that it can be challenging to kind of come out of that consciousness or that awareness. It's just that there could be a mild threat of you being stuck there. Okay. And that energy will beget more, energy that's kind of thick and ridden with sadness. Okay, there's your Five of Cups. Eight of Cups. So this is like something that you need to walk away from. Okay, like this person is turning their back on this regret or this remorse. Okay, you could have also felt, Cancer, that maybe you turned your back on something that you regret, or somebody maybe feels like that that's their energy towards you. Maybe this is something that you haven't discussed. You could be dealing with an air sign, or you could have air in your chart. You know, maybe this is something you haven't really felt a safe place to express, you know, or you just don't know, you don't have the words to express, you know, it's things like that. Six of Swords, I feel like this has to do with you getting to a place of calm, okay, of being able to stabilize your emotions so you can really process them in a way that doesn't, you know, and it's like you have the time to think about things without being kind of like interrupted or rushed or disturbed. You know, it's just this time of like really, so it feels like what you're choosing to focus on is something that has already passed, okay, or it's something that is in the past. There are 2 cups here, so there's love opportunities in any myriad of ways. This could be romantic or otherwise, family members, you know, mending bonds, apologies, forgiveness, compassion, all of those things like that. Really heavy emphasis on healing, okay, and forgiveness. But they're right over your head. They're like looming right over your head, Cancer. They just want you to look up, you know, and acknowledge them. And so if you're looking up towards a higher consciousness, you're not looking like, you know, at what's already sort of come and gone here, okay? So again, it's something that you need to walk away from, or it's dealing with something that you have walked away from, or maybe someone walked away from you, and maybe they didn't say anything. Maybe some of you were ghosted, or you did the ghosting, and it's kind of been plaguing your emotions here, you know, and that's why you're kind of like in this thick, heavy, sort of emotional like onset, okay? And there is a need for you to get to a place of peace if you have not already. You know, I think Spirit wants you to walk away and process your thoughts in conjunction with your feelings and get to some calmer waters here with the 6 of Swords, okay? So at the top of the deck, Cancer, the Moon, okay, your energy along with Pisces, but I really want to like focus on you. So of course, some of you could have Pisces or 12th house stuff going on in your chart. But you know, this is fear, this is mystery, this is also you being very intuitive at this time. Like, I feel like that is another reason the Queen of Swords is popping up is Spirit telling you to walk away from what you lost and quiet your mind. Walk away from what you regret, you know, walk away from anything that is bringing you sadness, that is bringing you guilt, shame, or anything like that, remorse, you know. Even if you feel like something was your fault, Cancer, I feel like Spirit is saying it is safe for you to heal. It is safe for you to come to terms with what happened and do some healing and releasing. So you can make room for that 2 of Cups that's really trying to come into your life, okay? But with your energy here, this is a really good time to let things go that are no longer serving you, even if it's just an intent. Something that you intend to implement here in the next coming weeks while the moon is starting to grow full, okay? You know, this is illumination, you know, like this is creating space for something to be revealed to you, you know, to make room for the unknown to be known here, okay? 3 of Pentacles. This could have to do with you working with people. This could be therapy for a lot of you. Some sort of a therapy session, or, you know, go getting a massage or a manicure or a pedicure or something, you know, or just talking to someone. You know, this could be even talking to your guides, you know, if you don't feel comfortable talking to any living person here. This could be anyone that is in like the ethereal realm. I feel like this is an energy of like wanting you to use your intuition so they can give you downloads to help you kind of turn your emotions into desires, okay? Like, or use your emotions to be turned into desires here, okay? In the physical form, and not necessarily returning more guilt and fear and shame to your waking experience here, Cancer, okay? For others of you, maybe you fear that people won't want to work with you. I really don't see that here. I feel like there are people that would love to work with you. They're quite fond of you. They feel like you have a lot to offer, and you know, they're here as a support system for you, Cancer. They're not here to judge you. You know, you may have people around. You know, they want you to come out of isolation. Virgo energy here. Some of you may have Virgo in your chart. Be dealing with a Virgo, or this is just the energy of like come out of isolation and let Spirit help you. Let a friend help you. Let a therapist help you. Let your guides help you. Okay, and combine with your intuition, which is, I'm sure is like super heightened with the sun and the moon together with Lilith. That's like some stuff that you may have been shamed for that was actually one of your superpowers, come to find out, okay? Like, any of those things could be rising to the surface in your life at this time, Cancer. Okay, so the first card out here is the Page of Coins. Okay, so some of you could have a child that's an earth sign, or some of you that's your inner child that wants to come out and play, Cancer. They would like to, I feel like you are getting to a place of listening to yourself. Yes, there's a lot of sadness. Yes, you do harbor emotion. That is literally what your sign is here to do. So there is no shame in that. But I feel like you do want to do something about being stuck on certain things. And you are open to new opportunities here. And I feel like Spirit wants to give you opportunities both financially, but in your health as well. Like there may be new beginnings in health, and also in romance with that Two of Cups there. Okay, or any relationship, whether that's sibling, friend, whatever. They want you to feel all that love that you have inside of you. All those emotions that you have are safe to use. Okay. But with this Page of Pentacles, there could be a child that's heavy on your mind, or this could be your inner child that wants to come out and like play the manifestation game. Cancer, what is it you want to manifest, honey? The Star, okay? Aquarius energy. So some of you have Aquarius in your chart, or you could have an Aquarius around that is acting as sort of a guide or as a shining light for you. I feel like maybe you are starting to realize that your wishes and dreams and hopes are no longer like out of your reach. They're no longer unattainable. I feel like you're starting to realize that your dreams are very much attainable, okay? Like you are ready to tune into this star power of yours. Some of you could be, ready to show off. Of course, it's your birthday, so you guys want to have a good time and everything, but I feel like it's deeper than that. Like maybe you're really coming out of your shell here, Cancer, like you're not feeling so timid or like, emotionally challenged, like you're trying to like figure out what's going on with your emotions at this time in your life. But I just really feel like you can break free from that, or that's like below the surface what you really want to do, and like shine in some way, whether that is helping by sharing your experience, by accepting an offer, Cancer, that maybe you were intimidated to accept for in the past for whatever reason. Maybe you didn't find yourself worthy. It looks like today you find yourself worthy, okay? Or like you're trying to get to a place where you feel worthy, okay, of accepting gifts from the universe and accepting your own gifts, okay? That could be of some sort of service or aid to other people here also, okay? Like I'm hearing your testimony could save lives, okay, for many of you. So I'm also seeing a lot of you come out of some sort of shyness, or some sort of feeling inadequate for whatever reason. Spirit is saying you're absolutely beautiful and it is safe for you to come out, okay? So what's been on your mind, Cancer, is the Justice reverse. So you could have a Libra in your life or have Libra in your chart. But I feel like things didn't turn out like fair. Somebody got the short end of the stick here, whether that's you or somebody that you really care about, which would explain why that Five of Cups energy was at the bottom of the deck. Perhaps you feel that you were stuck on something that did not turn out fair, that didn't turn out balanced. It could be a legal situation, of course. Maybe, the judge didn't motion in your favor for some of you, or maybe you didn't get X, Y, and Z and it's some sort of divorce. So it's hard for you to really look at love because you're coming out of a divorce or something like that. For others of you, and it could be a breakup, like not like a divorce, like paperwork, but still like a divorce, separation, whatever. And others of you just feel like something just didn't turn out like fair, or balanced. And I feel like there's a wrong that you want to right here, Cancer, or somebody's like super feeling that way about you. I feel like somebody wants to offer up something here, and it may be safe to accept their offer with this Page of Pentacles here next to the Star. Like the offer may be absolutely worth it and then some. But you could, like I said, you could have this Justice energy reversed on your mind. Like maybe you think you're feeling like things aren't fair or things didn't turn out fair in the past, and you would like to rectify that or make that right somehow, or you want Source or Spirit to make that right for you, or perhaps you're expecting some sort of apology or rectification out of another person that you've dealt with in the past, okay? Let's get a clarification for this justice, please, for Cancer. Okay, Spirit. So one for the justice reverse, please. So the Page of Swords. So more air energy here. Yeah, I feel like you have something to say to someone. I think you have a very positive message. I just feel I'm really getting a heavy emphasis on forgiveness here and discussing those things that maybe are uncomfortable to say, that make you feel like, it's just it's the stuff that's like murky. It's the stuff that is kind of hard to talk about. It could be something like admitting that you were wrong, or maybe that you made a mistake, or this person is feeling that way about you. Like, Cancer, I wish things wouldn't have ended so abruptly. I've had a lot of things on my mind. I've been checking your social media because I've been afraid to talk to you. I feel like maybe I did some things and I would understand if you didn't want to talk to me, but I've always felt like something just wasn't right between us, and I am getting to this place where I want to express that to you. I want to say that to you, I want to say that what happened was not fair, and I would like to balance that out by acknowledging that, or you could even say, it could even be like, things didn't turn out that great, but I do forgive you, I hope you forgive me, even if you feel like you didn't do anything wrong. It's like this discussion of rectification and,
Mommy, we got disgusting water in the basketball.
Can you go bring him back over here, please?
I can't.
Okay, so I just feel like there's this discussion on your mind of, or in your thoughts even, about making peace or balancing something out that somebody's in regret over. Okay, and it could have to do with walking away with that Eight of Cups. I'm also getting from chaos to peace, so that had to happen at some point for one or both of you, or however many people are here. There could be like 3 or more, whatever. It's just the energy of trying to make peace with something that you or they felt is out of balance, okay? Or was out of balance. All right. So the past influences here is the Tower, okay? So Pluto energy. So there was a sudden and unexpected change in the past, and I guess that it appears that it led you guys to see that the foundation that you thought might have been solid at one point, in fact, was not. So it was built on faulty foundation, so it was able to be destroyed, okay? So, I feel like I'm starting to see here, Cancer, that some things had to happen. It's like you had to fall apart so you could fall together, okay? And even if that's two aspects of yourself, okay? There is some things that had to happen in somewhat of a chaotic manner, or sudden and unexpected manner, in order for this whole situation to come to a place of peace and balance and forgiveness here, okay? This could have been like a tumultuous situation, like seemingly out of nowhere, that just really threw things completely out of whack, and maybe you're still stuck in, you're still stuck in this energy here, Cancer, or they are, okay? So I can see why one or both of you are feeling like you're not at peace with the way things turned out, okay?
He tripped again.
Okay. So at the foundation of the reading is the Page of Cups. So there could definitely be children involved in the situation. Or this is really...
He tripped that side.
Many of you are really working on manifestation here. I'm getting with this Page of Cups and this Page of Pentacles. It could be the beginning of your manifestation journey. Okay, it really looks like some major shift occurred in your life by way of some sort of disaster or chaos, for you to get clear about what it is you're feeling, which for many of you it's your inner child, or yes, your own children, but it's your inner child, you apologizing to your inner child in some way, whatever you feel like you didn't get back then, you're in a place of giving that to yourself now and forgiving those who didn't know that they weren't giving it to you. Or maybe they did know. But either way, like, I'm looking at a being here who is starting to back up and understand why all of these things panned out the way that they did, okay? So with this Page of Cups, it's like somebody, what you may not know, or maybe you do know because your intuition is so heightened right now, is that somebody wants to offer an apology in a very sincere one, even though it's coming in as a page. The reason I feel it's coming in as a page is because maybe there was timid, there was some shyness here. Like, what if they don't receive my apology with this justice reverse? Like, they have every right not to accept my apology here. Like, things really ended in a not so favorable way. So, I'm a little reluctant to say what I want to say, so I'm just going to like stay in the background and get my thoughts together and prepare myself to go ahead and make things right here. Okay. But I do feel there's love here for sure. And I do feel that it's that this situation is at the beginning stages of something extraordinary happening in your life. Okay. And that there's just like I said, there's a lot of forgiveness and healing going on here with this Page of Cups, this Page of Pentacles, and this Page of Swords. Okay. They're all upright. So it's, it's heart, mind, and action, that you're turning into physical form here. The universe is handing you new opportunities to do things in a different way, like with your sense of renewed self here. I feel like you're back as a new person, Cancer, or that's what you're trying to do. Or perhaps it's the other person with whom you were dealing, like they also became this new person, and this new person is like in the very beginning stages here. Okay. And there is an energy of offering up some emotion and saying, you know what, I acted as though I didn't care, but I really, really do. I really do care, and I don't like the way things were left. Okay. So whether you accept me or not, like, I have to just come out and tell you that I'm just not at peace with the way things turned out. Okay. So what is ahead of you, Cancer, is the Knight of Swords reversed. Okay, so this is more energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this could be you still feeling like you can't say what it is you need to say. I'll get clarification on that. Maybe you want to just kind of see what's going on before you get the confidence to speak up, or before they get the confidence to speak up. And for others of you, you may feel like you'll be met with dishonesty. If this person were to come back and speak to you, maybe you feel like they're not being honest with you, or, there could be a fear that not everything is known here with this Knight of Swords. Some of you, you may not actually open up and apologize, or you may not open up and accept this person's apology. Some of you will continue to have this person blocked. If you indeed, some of you do have them blocked, or you will go ahead and block them if you haven't already. Maybe it's just like this fear, like, I don't even know what I would say if they talk to me. I've been waiting for this moment for X amount of time, and now that I can feel it approaching, I don't know if I'm ready for it. I'm getting some of you retreating back into your shell. I'm not sure I'm prepared for this apology that I've been waiting for. Or I'm not sure if they're prepared for this apology I'm trying to give. Okay, so some of you may just like bite your tongue, hold in your words. Maybe you'll choose to write it down instead, or send a text instead. But also, I want to clarify this, because the Knight of Swords in your future position is mildly concerning. Okay, Knight of Swords, please, thank you. So, the World, the Queen of Coins, and the Page of Cups. Okay, so concern is gone. So, I feel like a cycle has ended here. Cancer, I feel like somebody might have been waiting for you all along, with this Queen of Coins and this Page of Cups. Like, it's almost like if they just come around and say sorry, like, I've been forgave them. Like, I've always had a cup for Cancer, or Cancer, this might be you. Like, you know, they know you have a big heart. You know, no matter what happened before, they've seen the beautiful side of you, you know, and here is our fourth, okay, well, actually, this is the Page of Cups twice. So they know, Cancer, that you love them, even though things didn't turn out, you know, as peaceful and smooth as you wish it had. Like, they know that there's love there, and they know that, you're a solid person, you know, and you know that they're a solid person here. So I just feel like it's a timidness in the coming days or weeks with this Knight of Swords. It's just like a shyness. But this cycle has come to a place of completion. And I feel like for some of you, you just don't understand what's going on within yourself. And you're trying to figure out what all these feelings are and all this newness is, and you know, this new version of yourself. Like many of y'all are like ascending, is what I'm really hearing this on this spiritual sort of. You're having some sort of spiritual growth, okay? As evidenced by this world, this Queen of Coins, and this Page of Cups. Some of you, you have children with this person, and somebody walked away from a child and a spouse or a partner, to go and sort of have a dark night of the soul. And now that phase or that part of the experiences has subsided. It's over with right now. So you're just kind of left in the wake of all of the chaos. Like, holy shit, what just happened here? But I really feel like this is a brand new thing here with you, Cancer. I feel like you're at a place of creating a solid foundation within yourself, and coming to a place of healing from this regret, this remorse, this sadness, whether it's on your end or their end, okay? So I just really get with this Nine of Swords that you possibly are working your way up to opening up and expressing this, or receiving that if somebody wants to express that for you, okay? You may just feel like they're not being honest with you, but I am kind of getting this this sincerity here, Cancer, with these two Page of Cups, okay? So the energy that you're in here is the Nine of Wands. You're still feeling quite wounded, okay, because of your past experiences. But I do see healing from it because it is below the star. You know, some of you are learning how to heal, how to make your wishes come true, how to manifest your desires into the physical reality, with the Page of Swords. Like, you're studying higher realms, higher dimensions, your higher mind, which is brilliant. But you're still very focused on your earthly existence here. And that has to do with with you sort of feeling like you need to protect yourself, like you need to protect your shell, which, you know, crabs literally do that on this planet. Like, they have to constantly be aware of their environment, their surroundings, because if they don't, it could mean their death, okay? So that's why, you know, you Cancerians also being ruled by water, that you're so sensitive, is because you don't want to get crushed to death, or you don't want to get eaten, you know, by a larger animal. Or, you know, you don't want you don't want sudden death here. And you've already kind of like had to fight off seagulls and fight off humans, and, you know, maybe even fight off thunderstorms and things of that nature with this Nine of Wands here. So you're just really trying to be careful because you're still very delicate and very sensitive, you know, Cancer. It's so precious. But I really do feel that you're experiencing somebody who is coming from a place of sincerity, okay? So the energy around you is the King of Swords. Okay, so Cancer, there's some things that you don't fully understand, or maybe that you're not fully divulging, but I do feel like with this King of Swords here, yeah, with this Knight and this King of Swords, just be careful the information that you consume, because it might not be 100% true here, Cancer. You know, it's interesting because I do see a lot of sincerity, and maybe it's your sincerity here. But at the same time, with this King and this Knight of Swords, this could be just like not discussing something, or not in a place of wanting to discuss, being ready to discuss the situation yet. But it could also be some sort of dishonesty here. It could be you being realistic about your wounds and how you feel hurt, betrayed, you know, and how you're really trying to come out of this. Or it could be them not telling you that they also feel hurt and they also feel wounded, and they also feel like things are mildly out of balance, or they're not quite at peace with the situation either. Okay, Spirit, please tell me more about this King of Swords here for Cancer. So the Magician. Okay, so, okay. Some of you are manifesting somebody back into your life, and you really just don't want to say anything, okay? One more, please, for this Magician. I think some of you are unconsciously manifesting, and some of you are fully aware of it. So the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Swords again. So there's a fear of something not coming to pass, is what this King of Swords is. So, okay, so there's an inability to cut some things off here, Cancer. And I feel like it has to do with your wounding, okay? So you're at odds here with the person with whom you're dealing. They could also be in fear. They could be scared of moving forward with you because they don't know if you're gassing them up, if you're being sincere, if you're being honest, or this is the other way around, Cancer. You may feel that way about them. Like, are you lying to me? Are you hiding something? Are you being secretive? You know, I'm scared here. Like, that was a shit show that we experienced in the past. And although, you know, I still care and I care about our kids, for those of you that have kids, I just, you know, there's still some wounding going on, and I'm still like in this healing process that I don't really know how to express. And I still am dealing with people being dishonest. You know, that's still kind of lingering around me. I also have to be honest with myself about a lot of stuff, you know, and that's why I'm still like dealing with these wounds. So I don't know if, I'm not really fully sure if I can trust you yet. I'm still afraid, that, you know, maybe you're going to freak out on me. One or both of you are saying this to yourselves, you know. I don't know if if things are going to be at a standstill, you know, if you're going to snap on me, if you're going to stop my growth, you know, like I'm scared, like, so I'm not like, so someone around you may not be ready to discuss this. And so it might not even be that they're being dishonest. It might just be that, this manifestation thing that you're working in, it's an energy also of you just like really not saying anything to anybody else because maybe you feel like they wouldn't understand. So Cancer, for others of you, I feel like maybe they haven't said, and again, this is air sign energy again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Maybe they haven't said, I'm scared that you are going to throw off my manifestation because of your fears, okay? For some of you. For others of you, it's like, yeah, that's really the strongest of what I'm getting out of it is, I'm that's really what I see here. Like, I don't want you to hold me back while I am creating magic in my own life because of your fears. They may not have said that to you yet, or this is the energy that is lingering about you. You may be feeling like, I don't want to stop somebody's growth with my fears. Okay? So that could be them. That could be you, Cancer. Or there are some fears that somebody is not being honest with you about everything. Like, are you being honest? Do you want to go forward with me? Because I'd like to go forward with you. I'd at least like to make peace with you. If nothing else, I would like to make peace with you. You know, would you like to make peace with me? I'm interested in making magic with you as well. Like, I'm interested in manifesting you for some of you. But I am worried that something won't work based on some sort of fears, okay? Is really what I'm getting. Have you cut everything off that was holding you back? Is another thing somebody could be thinking, Cancer, here, okay? Like, are you sure you're ready to go to the next level of manifestation? You know, or are you still lingering in this energy that that caused problems in the past, okay? So, in your hopes and fears, Cancer, is the Fool reverse. So this is Aries energy. So you could be dealing with an Aries or have it in your chart. But it's like a fear-based energy. Like you're scared to move forward. You're scared to take a leap of faith. You're scared that this person is lying to you, that they're not being totally divulgent about how they feel. You're scared that they won't communicate with you. You're scared to find out if you're still blocked somehow. You're scared that you're going to make a mistake. Or you're scared that they're going to make a mistake. Okay? Take it any way that it applies. You're scared that something messed up is going to happen again, really. Because you guys are like in this energy of regret, remorse, sadness, and crying over spilled milk. So some of you may like decide not to take action, not to speak up to this person, not to say anything, even though you have all these great, wonderful, positive feelings, even though you're trying to come into a space of healing. It's like there's a lot of fear here. There really is a lot of fear. And a lot of it looks unnecessary, like really. Like I see lots of love. I see quite a bit of devotion. I see maturity. I see healing. I see the beginning of brand new stuff in love. In matters of the heart, I see like new financial opportunities. I see health, but this has to, some fears must be overcome. Like I even see wishes coming true here, learning how to make your wishes come true and going after them. But there is a lot of fear that may hold you back, Cancer. I have to be honest with you that there's some things that make you very reluctant. And again, it's the crab energy of like, what if I get hurt? What if I get eaten? What if I get killed? I don't want to die. I don't, this is why I don't come out of my shell. Like stuff like that, And these are things that are maybe coming to the surface, as we're in this lunar and solar energy in your sign, okay, along with Lilith, okay? It could be fears that somebody's going to do something to you, and these are shadows that very much need to be addressed, okay? So all of this fear causes this here, Cancer, and this is another thing I want to touch on is that some of you hope to proceed with caution. Some of you hope that that you can take baby steps here and that it'll be okay. You can take baby steps to avoid a sudden and unexpected change in direction, all right? Or that if you take baby steps, you'll avoid a sudden change in direction that is much like the last time. But this Ace of Pentacles is like, you may not make an offer, you may not accept an offer here, okay? Maybe you feel like the offer is too small. Maybe you think that there's too much damage that's been done. Maybe you're trying to think for them or feel for them. Like maybe they'll just, I'm not going to say anything to them. They're never going to receive me. They're never going to respond to me. So I'm not going to do it. Or like, you know what? I've thought a lot about what they said and I don't want to take their offer. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify that. I'm getting here, Cancer, that a lot of you, I just feel like it'll be too much for you to move forward in the situation. With this Ace of Pentacles and this Fool reversed, it's like, I appreciate you opening up to me, but I don't wish to continue here. I do not accept your offer, okay? For others of you, it's like you are so afraid that this person won't accept your offer or accept you that you don't do anything about it at all, okay? And for others of you, you may be blocking your own manifestation here because you're choosing not to take a leap of faith because your fears are holding you back from doing so, okay? And for others of you, I just feel like maybe there's an opportunity that is missed, again, because of fears, or, just too much damage was done and now is not the time that you're ready for open communication in the situation. Maybe you need some more time to heal and grow and figure out what's going on with you emotionally, right? And what the larger message is, the lesson that you were supposed to learn out of all this, okay? So Cancer, I hope that those messages were helpful. I feel like this reading was empowering, because I can see the transformation that is undergoing, that is taking place, that is currently taking place in your life. Like, it's not an overnight thing. It's something that it's a commitment to growth, over an extended period of time. For many, it's lifetime, it's a lifetime of commitment to like forgiving and healing, and growing as a person. And that takes time, and that's in your own time, Cancer. And there's nothing wrong with that. This is your life and you do things in your time. Okay. But many of you, you do have a lot of power here. You do have a lot of strong manifestation ability here. You know, it's just that there are some subconscious blocks that are yearning to be removed from the equation here, Cancer. Okay, I just feel like you're just safer inside your shell as much as you would like to come out. Many of you feel like, no, I'm just going to hang out here for a little bit longer, and maybe I'll come out for my birthday and have some cake, and then I'll probably just head back into my shell. So, and that's totally fine, you guys, all right? So what I'll do at this time is pull from Spirit Oracle for y'all, okay? Spirit, what do you have for Cancer for this reading? Okay. All right. Is there anything else that you have? All right. Apparently so. Okay, my beautiful Cancerians. So you have innocence. And I do see lots of innocence here with all these pages. So much, wounded child that is really like ready to be free from that, and is still this very moving from the subconscious, like fearless and, full of dreams and full of aspirations and hope, and like, no stopping you sort of energy. Like, for some of you, this could be like, healing again, healing the adults that were around you from your childhood, or, just releasing things so that you can experience more joy in life. So innocence, okay. Innocence, purity, joy. You are being encouraged to just be you. Be a shining light for the world. Expect positive outcomes to flow from your honesty and pure intentions. Beautiful energy there, Cancer, okay? So then you also have Kuan Yin. So enjoy the journey of life. Be not afraid of its mysteries. Take a chance and follow your heart. You are guided and protected by Kuan Yin, a goddess of mercy, compassion, and transformation. This is very Virgoan energy, very like Mother Teresa, Virgin Mary, which is the constellation Virgo. If you've been wavering about proceeding with something that is dear to you, then this is your confirmation. Just do it. Just do it, Cancer. Just go ahead and get that conversation out of the way so that you can unblock these things, unblock these blockages so that you can live the life you want to live, okay? And then you have Flame of Love here, guys, okay? I really feel like love is on the horizon for so many of you, even if it's love for the self. So allow the infinite power of love within you to radiate unconditionally in all directions, yet stand tall in your sense of self and in your truth. The healing power of love will help you burn through an illusion, and you will discover new possibilities. This is a powerful time of transformation, ideas, and creativity. I love that for this reading for you, Cancer. I love that. This is all transitional. Nothing is set in stone. You have the power of free will. You have the power of your mind. And you can, yield it or will it how you see fit according to your, whatever it is that you want here, Cancer. Oh, yes. Save the best for last. Blessings, Cancer, with the beautiful rainbow. Oh, my gosh. I love that. These look like ripples of water to me. You guys are water signs, and I just feel like this is this beautiful light at the end of any emotional tunnel. Everything is really working out for your highest good and in your favor, even if there's some things that you can't see right now. Okay, I just feel like Spirit is really working here for you. Your angels, your guides, your higher self is working in your favor. And you do not have to accept any offer that you're not ready to accept here, okay? So forgive yourself is really what I'm hearing. And like let go of guilt associated with saying no and having boundaries, okay? So blessings. You are being showered with light. Your creativity is being stirred, activated, set alight. An endless stream of rainbow color stems from your heart. I love that for you guys. So much healing, so much forgiveness, so many new beginnings, whether you accept an offer or not, whether you decide to proceed with caution or not. I feel like you're doing right by yourself on this journey that you're going through, and it's filled with blessings that you are not yet aware of, okay? So for some of you, this Ace of Pentacles, in not accepting certain things, or things that are too small, I feel like this does create this for you. It does create an Ace of Pentacles. Is because you're like, you know what? I don't want to do that. That isn't enough for me. I feel like that's why you're getting this. You're getting these blessings because you are, everything that you went through brought you to a place of like seeing what works for you, Cancer, and what does not work for you, what is no longer working for you in your life. So the universe has your back, and has your heart, at its highest interest. And I feel like that is why you have blessings on the horizon for you that you're just like not yet, you're not seeing in physical form just yet. Okay, but they're there. Okay. So Cancer, happy birthday. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. I'd love to have you if you're thinking about subscribing. Get with me for personal reading if you like. And I wish you guys so much love, so much light, infinite abundance, balance and blessings, Cancer. And until next time, you guys take care.